we're one of a kind. Like dip-de-dip-de-dip, do-wop-de-doo-doo. Our names are signed. Shoo-ba-doo-wop-shoo-wop. Chang-chang, chang-a-doo-chang-shoo-bop. We'll always be like one. Wah, 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 wah.
60 people maybe in the show, and then of course the crew, great orchestra, team effort, a lot of fun, great title because it's just a fun show. No big storyline to it, but everybody has a great time. This cast is phenomenal. That's my line in the show. Aren't they terrific? But they truly are terrific.
Remember, play cool.
Sandy? Wow! What a total wig!
I think it's a unique piece because one, we're taking a different approach to it with producers, 3 different directors, and when I say different, I mean tech director, blocking director, choreographer, and we're kind of blending it all together and maybe doing something for regional theater that hasn't, I don't think, been done, especially this way.
We've given the best years of our lives, and they graduated.
Okay. Give them hell right down.
Blanche.
I said that.
I can't believe this, though, but they're graduating. Can you believe it? We're losing our children.
You're right. Oh, those poor babies. They're like my own.
I know. I just love those children.
I can't believe it. It seems like only yesterday.
Angie and Boss bring out a lot in you. Like, the way they do things, it's differently. They both do it. It's not just coming from one person. So while one person's doing something, the other person can coach you, and they really bring something out of you. I didn't know that Eugene could be so over-dramatic, and it does. They just, the way they, they go over the board with everything, and then you see that in them, and then it forces you to, because you copy what they do. It's a really unique way of doing things, and I'm glad to be here.
Promise to be my partner for the dance contest, remember?
Oh, that's fine. I almost forgot.
Well, you know what? Every day, I'd have to say, every day, from the little tiniest 14-year-old up to the oldest over 40 crowd, every day there's been a very, very proud moment. Every day. I mean, it's just, if you just see a kid like this crazy kid named CJ who has one little moment in the show when he has to get Vince's attention, that is an important piece. And sometimes I don't think even the kids realize this. Are you listening, CJ?
Anytime there's a collaborative effort, it's always a challenge, but any good show, any show for that matter, is a collaborative effort. And that's from cast and crew, but starting at the top with producers, director, choreographer, musical director, vocal coach, technical director, stage crew, publicity, marketing, group sales. It is a collaborative effort. And then ultimately where the stress on us comes in as producers is making that final decision, if indeed there is a decision that has to be made where there's not a consensus, and then making the show go. But it's exciting to say the least.
And the last note, for Joe, I'm embarrassed, but the costume, I don't mind what you're wearing because the audience will probably get a kick out of it, but make sure everybody on stage is not staring to see if something's going to fall out. That was a comment from a couple people that...
Hi, I have about 2 minutes, maybe less, to change from Sweet Sandy to Bad Sandy. So everybody has to help me out a little bit. It's kind of crazy. Well, Sandy decides to change. She decides her good looks not fitting in. One's lost, I don't know where it is. So it's drastic. It's easier for me to do Bad Sandy. So the end's good. Thank you.
Why is that?
Because I'm bad. She's the new girl in town. She comes from a place that is a little sheltered. I think she's kind of naive and innocent. So that's what I'm doing with her. And then at the end, it's a complete makeover.
Wait.
What's the tea, Zuko?
Hey.
It's an inner transformation as well as an outer. I think probably considering it's such a short amount of time, it's more of an outer transformation, but she just learns to get with it a little bit more. I think her friends kind of teach her what she needs to do to get the guy, which is so important in high school, so that's what I do.
This is my first big lead in a musical, and I love it. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, it's definitely the biggest thing I've ever done, and I'm honored to have the part. Every time we're on stage and the adrenaline's going and you're dancing, it's fun. It's all fun to me. But if I had to choose, I'd say singing. Yeah, just Roger and seeing his mooning butt and stuff. But no, Alone at the Drive-In, definitely my favorite song. Yeah.
This is actually my first play I've ever done, so it's kind of scary, being in a big production, being in a musical, and I'm not really much of a singer, but I'm working on it. My name's Brian Putra. I play Kaniki.
Hey, where'd you get the cool fuzzy dice?
Hey, Nick, what are you doing with this hunk of junk anyway?
What do you mean? It's grease lightning. Yeah.
Overall, it's been really, really interesting trying to learn how to. Well, I act, but I've never been in a play this big, so it's a very big experience.
Soup up the engine. Should be working like a champ. Yeah.
The one and only
Grease Lightning!
Well, first off, the singing would be the challenging role. Dancer, so that comes natural to me. But the singing would have to be a very challenging role. So, my lady female, well, it's gonna be edited. Oh, good. She's amazing. You see her? She's awesome. She's the coolest girl I've ever worked with so far. And so she's beautiful. I get of course, I get to kiss her.
He's a good kisser.
So that's a big plus for me. I brag about that all the time. So.
You do, huh? Boy, good news really travels fast.
Listen, why didn't you tell me?
Don't worry about it, Kaneki. You don't even know the guy.
Me and Kaneki are both the leaders of our groups, and we're both tough, and we love each other.
Yeah, Suko's the biggest creep of all.
Rizzo's the tough Italian girl, and she's the leader of the Pinks, and she doesn't take any crap for nobody.
Wanna go to the dance with me?
Huh? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I was ecstatic because when I was a little girl, I always sang the songs to Rizzo from Grease, so I always wanted to play her role.
Look at me, I'm Sandra D. Lousy with virginity. Won't go to bed till I'm legally wed. I can, I'm Sandra D.
Yeah, you want me to pierce the ears for you, Sandy? I'm gonna be a beautician,
Yeah, she's real good. She did mine for me.
Well, Frenchie's real dumb and she's real ditz, but she's super concerned about the way she looks and the way everybody sees her. She's always the first one to help out in a crisis, and she's real true to her friends. And she drops out of school to go to beauty school, but it doesn't work out for her, so she goes back. Yeah, it was real hard to kind of be ditzy and like, oh, I don't get things all the time, and even Angie was yelling at me like, you gotta make Frenchie more dumb, so hopefully I can pull that off a little bit better.
Hey, what's shaking, French? You out of beauty school already?
Yeah, I cut tonight. Those beauty school teachers they got working there, they don't know nothing.
My favorite part in the play is definitely the beauty school dropout scene where I have pink hair and I have a teen angel that comes and gives me advice, and I have all these girls that dance around me like angels, and it's real fun.
Why box that
The Pink Ladies are a group of 5 girls in the 1950s who are sort of know-it-alls and very experienced. They're not necessarily the good girls. They like to go and have a good time, but when it comes down to it, they all really care about each other and take care of each other.
Italian Swiss colony? Wow, it's important!
Well, Jan likes to eat a lot, and she's sort of the butt of a lot of the Pink Ladies' jokes, but she has a really good heart, and she cares about the rest of the girls.
Denton, I play Roger the Mooner. Because I'm king of the Mooners. The mooning champ of Rydell High.
Duh.
Yeah, I moon everyone, that's my thing, that's sort of my gimmick. Trying to be outlandish, but try to contrive it so I'm not too crazy.
Hey, where the hell are they? Let me at them! Hey, where's Zuko? Well, look who's here.
This is probably the biggest thing I've ever done. I did Music Man last year here, but it was kind of like, it was a lot more calm and relaxing. I mean, there wasn't as much pressure, especially on me, because I didn't have as big of a role. So here, you have to pull a lot more out of yourself to get up to the star standards.
Why don't you use that thing? You got enough rubber bands there to start 3 paper rounds. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Let me see you try it, kid. What's the matter, Kaneki? What happened to your big bad pipe? Come on, man. Let's go. Come on.
Well, we almost missed anything can happen day.
Yeah.
Well, in that case...
He's a little goofy, a little immature, a little silly. He's still, naive about the world, as opposed to the other guys.
Now that you quit school, can you still go to the dance?
Yeah. I guess so. Why?
Well, I was just... I'll see you there.
He's sort of he's the youngest of the T-Birds, and he's kind of naive. He's sort of the guy that's just barely cool enough to be in the cool group of the T-Birds.
Kaneki walked in with Claire. The one's picking her nose over there. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but probably a little bit. I like to be silly. I like to be goofy, immature for my age.
Hey, Marty, are those new glasses? Yeah, I just got them for school. Do they make me look smarter? Nah, you can still see your face. How'd you like Bryce putting down your bra? I'll take it.
Marty's character, she acts real mature, but really she's probably the most immature of the group, and she plays up her sexuality and all the boyfriends she has in order to get attention. She holds herself older, whereas everyone else holds herself as a high school. She tries to act more college or even older, flaunting herself.
Hey, Marty! Where'd you get that thing? Oh, you like it? It's from Japan. Yeah, everything's made in Japan these days. No, this guy I know sent it to me. No kidding.
I like to get attention, too. I don't necessarily use my sexuality or many boyfriends to do it, but I know how to play up drama and get attention, so I can use that.
Even you have to.
Charlie's he's a pretty good dancer. I have to lead him a little bit, but he wound up picking it up pretty good.
Oh, coming right up.
Charlie's a blast. I love working with Charlie. He's such a big kid.
I am the main brain, Vince Fontaine. Charlie Blood. Vince Fontaine, the DJ from WAXX, the House of Wax.
Oh, don't forget we got 15 more minutes for the big hand jive contest.
great DJs of all times. Slick, smart, sharp. Hey, sounds like me. I'm kidding you. Matt, I just enjoy the fact that we get to do this for everybody and everyone has a good time and have fun. And it's an incredible memory, not just for the summer, but hopefully a lifetime memory for everybody.
We have a winner! You mean she goes all the way? All the way to where? Is that all you ever think about, Sonny? Freaking A!
Oh, he's a wise guy. He's always trying to pull pranks on everyone, but he always gets caught. Pretty much, was afraid to live outside the walls of high school. So that's why he's always failing.
Hey, Sandy looks shaky. Hey, how about a beer?
No thanks, I can't stay.
Slightly like my character. I like to goof around and get attention like Sonny does, and I did get caught in high school a lot.
Hey, where's Zuko? Well, look who's here. Where you been at, chicken fat? Hey, bite the weenie, moron!
Oh, I love working with him. As chaotic as it can get, in the end, it's definitely worth it. It's been a blast, and it's an honor to work at the Star Plaza. I've never done a show here before, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then here comes Charlie. He has that whole, while Ron is going, you have that whole thing to do.
Oh, they've pushed me to my limits so many times, and they're always making me think, why would a character do this? Why would a character do that? And you think about reasons like that, but then they go a step further and make you think about just everything, every single aspect, every nook and cranny, the darkest corners of the character's mind they make you think of, and they push and they care so much, and that helps a great deal when it comes to putting on a show.
I'm going to tell you, the cast is the cast, but I'm saying they're wonderful, but they get a lot of accolades and they have to work really hard. But I'm going to tell you that without the crew, that man standing to your right, there would be nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Barry is
I'm the
now.
man to the right.
This is the one to the right, and that's my best friend and my husband, Paul. Without him and our graduate techies, I tell you, there would not be anything there. I mean, all the best actors, singers, dancers in the world, musicians, would have nothing to play in front of. And that makes the whole set for us, and the whole atmosphere and the ambiance, as it were, because that's just the way it is, okay? Keith up in the light booth with a million things to patch. Brenda and John over on the sound. Our techies backstage who are moving the set pieces. Incredible. It just make it all flow so smoothly. You can see some of it going on behind me, I'm sure, right now. And some of the kids who, when the show's over, this show is going to be over, started and stopped way before we've ever had a chance to get together.
The technical staff is absolutely wonderful to see what they've done. They built a set that I think anybody would be proud of in probably a weekend. We had 80% of it done. Now we're tweaking all the things, the little fine things, but as a technical crew, it's probably been one of the best that we've ever worked with. Obviously, I think with a cast as large as we have, there's some difficulties coordinating schedules, getting things together, making sure that everybody can be at a particular spot at the right time. And I don't think that we ever had a rehearsal until maybe 2 or 3 days ago where we had everybody in the cast doing what needed to be done.
Casting was not hard, and usually casting is hard, but when the cast fell together this easily, this group of 10 plus everybody, but the Pinks and the T's, they just evolved immediately in the first night. I saw the first night. It took me the second night to be convinced where they had to fall and who could best play, and I think casting is the brilliant thing, and if I do say so, we manage. I'm very, very proud of these people. And to have done this show with basically cut time rehearsals. They've had half days, half weeks for dance, half weeks for blocking. And then vocals came in, and whatever blocking time we had, we knew what was important to get a big production number done. So we were real happy to relinquish that sometimes. And the Pinks and the T's, being able to work with them. And this group of kids coming from all over this area, whole Calumet region, was incredible. Now, when you get in there, now you all join hands. You don't have to worry about running in. Let me explain something further. You don't have to run in with hands held. That's my thing. I was just trying to say that. When you get to this point, then you join, okay?
Tremendous. I've known them for probably 10 years already. They do an outstanding job, and they get things out of people that other directors probably don't get out of them. And this has been a unique experience for them. They've been here before at Star Plaza, but this one we've added more to the team to make it work. And it's just been a great experience to see the show finally come to fruition, knowing all the obstacles that we had to encounter along the way.
Oh, no, they're not. I stole them. You guys, wait.
Can't even get a trade in on your smile. Beauty school dropout, graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout, missed your midterms and lunch and poo. Well, at least you could have taken time to wash and clean your clothes up after spending all that dough to have the doctor fix your nose up. Baby, get moving. I keep this feeble hope alive. What are you doing? You got the dream, but not the drive. If you go for your diploma, you can join a steno pool, turn in your teasing comb and go back to high school. Beauty school dropout. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll.
I guess what I want to tell them is it's been an incredible experience, and the fact that Star Plaza Theater can do this for so many people, not just on stage, but for the audience as well, who has a chance to see a good show and experience live theater. There is nothing like it in the world, and I truly believe this will be a memory that everybody will have for the rest of their lives. A good one, I hope at that. And I just hope everyone had fun and will take that memory back to school, back to work, pass it on to their kids and their grandkids in years to come, that they did grace at the Star Plaza Theater in the summer of '06.
When we go out at night and stars shining bright out in the sky above. Far as high school is, where we can find a place to stay divided. Lemon, ding, ding, dong, shoebox, why, chain, 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 bop, dip, 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 wop, dip. Boogie, 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 shooby, wop, You made an old man feel good.